A very good afternoon to everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the next topic in the share series. Already we discussed the normal issue under subscription. We had discussed when shares are issued other than cash in the series of when shares issued to the promoters, to underwriters, and when we purchase any assets, when we take any assets, when we purchase any business, and instead of making payment, when we issued the shares in the respect of that. In the same series, we had discussed the calls in area roles. In the last class, we discussed that. In today's class, we will discuss the call in advance. So for today's topic name is calls in advance. Bacha, calls in area means when the called up made, when the company demanded the money and shareholders failed to pay the allotment or call on the date of due, on the due date. On the due date. That is actually the meaning of calls in area. So in a simple language, when shareholders fail to pay the allotment or call money on due date, that is known as calls in area. But there are some shareholders who give the money in advance. Mean to say, if your company called up the allotment amount only, sorry, if company called up the allotment amount only, they're not paid only allotment. They paid the allotment plus calls money on the time of allotment only. When they called up the first call, they not paid only first call amount, they paid the first call and second call both on the time of first call only. So when the shareholders paid the money in advance before called up, that is considered as calls in advance. Section 50 subsection 1 Company Act 2013 said that the shareholders can pay the whole amount at one time before the call made, before the company demand the money. And this particular concept is showing call in advance. Now call in advance is a type, is an act as a liability, as a future adjustment for the company. Like suppose company demanded the allotment to me. Company called up the allotment money from me. And I not paid only allotment. With allotment, I paid the call money also. With allotment, I paid the call money also. Ab guys, the company received my call money and the company have to adjust this money when the company called the first call amount or when the company called the call money. That's why the money which is received in advance act as a liability for the business. So now how the transaction will be, that we will learn, but before that, one thing you remember about call money, call in advance money, that calls in advance money will be recorded with receipt As we know that we already discussed, the security premium will be always recorded with the due entry except some cases, the cases of forfeiture. Similarly, the call in advance money will be also recorded when we are going to pass the receipt entry. And what entry we will pass? See this. Bank account debit. Bank account debit because money is coming in the business. 2. Call in advance account. Calls in advance having the nature of liability, and all the liabilities are created. That's why call in advance will be also recorded in the credit side. Now, suppose this call in advance is received for the first call. So when we are going to pass the entry of receipt of the first call, then what entry we will pass? Bank account debit, what money is coming in. Now this call in advance liability we have to adjust, we have to close. And how we can adjust, how we can close? For that, simple opposite entry. So call in advance account debit. Calls in advance account debit. 2. Suppose the money received for the first call. Already we mentioned that we received the money for first call. So here, to share first call account. So this is the concept what we have to do when we are going to adjust the entry of call in advance. Meaning of call in advance, I hope it is clear to everyone that when the shareholder paid the money in advance before company called that amount is known as call in advance. Section 50 subsection 1 Company Act 2013 said this. Next point is that call in advance will be always passed with the bank entry only, with the receipt entry only. When we receive the call in advance, the entry will be passed bank account debit to call in advance. Money is coming in the business, that's why bank account debit. Call in advance is a liability which will be future adjusted when the call made. That's why call in advance will be credited. And the next entry, when the call made actually, then we have to close this liability, we have to adjust this liability on the time of passing the receipt entry. So bank account debit, now we will have to close this call in advance entry. So we just pass the opposite entry to close anything. The call in advance was open, it is open in the credit side, now it is closed in the debit side. And if it is a share first call, so 2 share first call. If it is a share second call, 2 share second call. If it is a share final call, so 2 share final call. Now we will solve one question on this, and we will understand. Okay. So the question is X Limited. X Limited issued 30,000 shares of rupees 10 each payable. And this 10 rupees will be asked like this: 2 rupees on application, 3 rupees on allotment, 3 rupees on first and final call, first call, and 2 rupees on second and final call. One person, Ram, all shares subscribed and amount received. Ram, who had 1000 shares, paid both calls with allotment. This is actually the question. And in the question it is said that Ram, who had 1000 shares, paid both calls with allotment. Now guys, very simple. It is what? It is a case of call in advance. Why so? Because Mr. Ram is paying the first call and second call with allotment. So it is a call in advance case. Now how we will pass the entries, you just see. First we have to pass the entry for application. So bank account debit to share application account. 30 into 2 is equal to 60,000. 60,000. Second, share application account debit to share capital account. 60,000. 60,000. 3. Now the entries of allotment. So bacha, entry of allotment, share allotment account debit to share capital account. 30 into 3 is equal to 90,000. Now, bacha, we have to do the calculation of allotment, and how the calculation of allotment will be there. This working note you will see, but you will make this working note at the last. For you guys, I'm just making the working note here. Total due allotment. Total due on allotment is 90,000. Total due on allotment is 90,000 plus Ram having 1000 shares, and Ram is paying the both call. It means 3 rupees of first call and 2 rupees of final call together with allotment. So 1000 into 5 call money is equal to 5,000, and total will be 95,000. Total will be 95,000. So on allotment we receive total 95,000. So how we will pass the entry, guys? Please see. In bank account debit, total money what receive is 95,000. 2. In that bacha, what is the amount of share allotment? 90,000. And what is the amount of calls in advance? 5,000. Guys, bank account debit 95,000, to share allotment account 90,000, and call in advance is 5,000 rupees. Now, what to do? After that, we have to pass the entry of share first call due. So entry number 4, now entry number 5. Share first call account debit. Number of share is 30,000 bacha, and the total amount on first call is 3 rupees. So total due is again 90,000. To share capital account 90,000. Now bacha, you see here the working note. All working note you have to do at the last. Total due amount on first call is 90,000. And how much money already we received for call in advance for the first call? So देखो बच्चा, how many shareholders are there? 1,000. 1,000 shareholders paid 3 rupees of first call. So total amount what we already received is 3,000 rupees. So this time we receive only 87,000 rupees. Again, please see this. Total first call we demanded 90,000 rupees. 3,000 is the amount what a company asked. What a company asked on allotment, and the person paid on allotment only, call in advance. So how many shareholders? 1,000 shareholders paid the first call money of 3 on the time of allotment. So this person will not going to pay again. So how much money we receive on first call? It is 90,000 minus 3,000 advance. 3,000 advance, and total is paid 87,000 rupees. So how the bank entry we will pass? We will pass, see here, bank account debit. We receive total 87,000 rupees. 3,000 we receive as a call in advance. So this call in advance will be now closed. So debit calls in advance account debit to share first call account 90,000. To share first call account 90,000. This is the way how we pass the calls in advance when we receive the entry, and this is the way how we adjust the calls in advance when actually that call is called up. Sixth entry, due entry of share second call. So share second call account debit to share capital account. तो बच्चा 30,000 into on share second call we demanded 2 rupees, so total demanding is 60,000. Now bachcha, as we know that on share second call also we receive the calls in advance money, so working note for the same 60,000 we receive. 60,000 we have to receive. Already we receive 2,000 rupees from whom bachcha? So from the shareholders of 1,000 who paid the share second call in advance. So 60 minus 2000 is equal to 58,000. 58,000. So it will be here bank account debit 58,000, calls in advance account debit 2,000 to share second call account 60,000. So bachcha, I hope you learn how to adjust the calls in advance. So whenever you receive the call in advance, on the time of receipt entry, it will be credit. So we receive total call in advance 3,000 for first call, 2,000 for second call. So 3 plus 2 is equal to 5,000 call in advance. But when actually that call called up, so we have to adjust the amount on the time of bank entry. And how we can? Simple, bank account debit, calls in advance account debit, bank account debit, calls in advance account debit 3,000 rupees. So calls in advance account debit, why so? Because on the time of receiving of call in advance, it was a liability, so it was credit. But now when it is adjusted, we have to close that. And how we can close? By passing the opposite entry, calls in advance account debit 3,000 rupees. So guys, this is all about call in advance. This is all about call in. So bacha, as we promised yesterday only, that after completing the call in advance, we will have a question which contain the both call in advance and calls in arrear at the same time. So here is a question. Now Niram Limited issued 4 lakh equity share of 10 each at par. The amount per share was payable as follows: 3 on application, 2 on allotment, 2 on first call, 3 on final call. The issue was fully subscribed and share was allotted fully to all applicants. All calls were made. Mahi, a shareholder holding 600 shares, paid the final call money along with the first call, and Shreyas, holding 700 shares, did not pay the first call on the due date. Shreyas paid the first call along with the final call. The accountant of the company had correctly passed the entries till receipt of allotment money. After the following entries were left incomplete by him. So mean the accountant had passed the application entry, you not need to worry. The application allotment entries had been passed, not need to worry. Actually this is the question of CBSE. It is a question of CBSE 2018 set C. Now bacha, see, first you have to demand equity share first call account debit. Now what you have to fill? What you have to fill, that you have to see. So equity share first call account debit to equity share capital account 8 lakh, 8 lakh. Now bacha, how much receive on first call? So for that, please see the working note. Total due on first call. Total due on first call is 8 lakh rupees. Now Mahi having how much shares? But just 6,000 shares. Paid the final call also. Final call of 3 rupees. 6,000 into 3 along with the first call. So 6,000 into 3, 18,000 is what bacha? Calls in advance plus 18,000. Now Shreya, holding 700 shares, did not pay the first call on the due date. So Shreya bacha, Shreya not paid how much bacha? 700. Shreya not paid bacha how much? 700 shares, not paid the 2 rupees. So minus 1400 is not paid, that is calls in arrear. So total money what receive is 8,16,600. 8,16,600. So बच्चा अब now you see here bank account debit 8,16,600 and the money what not received is a type of loss for us, so calls in arrear account debit. How much not received? 1,400. 2 equity share first call. Equity share first call is 8 lakh rupees and 2 बच्चा call in advance. How much? 18,000. अब narration what you will write down, being call advance money received on 6,000 shares at the rate of 3 and calls in arrear 700 shares at the rate of 2. ऐसे equity share second and final call to equity share capital बच्चा 4 lakh into 3, so total money you demanded is 12 lakh rupees. 12 lakh rupees. अब now you see बच्चा Shreya holding 700 shares did not pay the first call on the due date. Shreya paid the first call along with the final call. भाई श्रेया का दिमाग में भाई बत्ती चली और उसने क्या किया कि फाइनल कॉल के साथ वो अमाउंट भी पे कर दिया. तो नाउ यू जस्ट सी बच्चा द कैलकुलेशन ऑफ फाइनल कॉल. टोटल ड्यू on final call. Total due on final call is 12 lakh rupees. Okay. Advance money received. Advance money received on बच्चा call it is already received 18,000 rupees. Okay. And Shreya paid calls in arrear. How much Shreya paid बच्चा? 1,400. तो plus 1,400. So total amount on final call received is, find out that, 11 lakh 83,400. So total money which is coming in bank is 11 lakh 83,400. Calls in advance which is opened is now closed when it is actually called up. So calls in advance account debit. How much बच्चा? We receive 18,000. 2 equity shares second and final call total 12 lakh rupees. And बच्चा now the calls in arrear is received, so we have to close this account by passing the opposite entry. So calls in arrear account, how much? 1,400. So this is the question how we will do this particular question, guys. Sometime the filling the blanks question is there, so with the help of narration, with the help of question, you have to do. Whenever in the question calls in advance and calls in arrear both is there, so how you can do that, please refer this particular question. It is a very important and very good question. So till then bachcha, thank you, take care, bye. In the next class we will start over subscription treatment. Till then, thank you.